Hello, we are live. Hopefully this is working. There is an issue, and this isn't a bit, unfortunately. Sam hasn't turned up tonight. So welcome to the loneliest ever Smackdown Live Superstar Shake-Up Reactions. My name's Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. People starting to flood in Parmesan. Hello, haven't missed that at all. But yeah, Sam's not here. So you know that thing that we do in videos where there are two of us or more maybe, and we use each other to bounce back and forth off of. We make jokes. We have a laugh. None of that. Just me. Shinsuke Nakamura kicking off the show with a promo from last week. Loving already. Heel, dick kicking, bad boy Shinsuke Nakamura into a Daniel Bryan video package. Really excited. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they have announced that Daniel Bryan will be facing The Miz on some house shows in the UK, including here in Newcastle, in fact. So that's quite exciting. Before, I guess, we get it on one of the big shows. But that's really cool. Already getting donations in, just while this is starting off. Dan Orlick, hello again. Thanks for joining. Hi, Adam. Apparently I wasn't even following you guys on this account. Whoops! Hit subscribe if you're a new viewer now. Hit subscribe. Come and join us. Shineth, I'm here to plug you guys on the 411 Mania chat again. Hello, Shineth, and thank you very much for that. I'm under the alias of Green Brain there. This bit is to celebrate for the Miz/Bryan feud. I can't wait. And thanks to Jack for rightfully admonishing Watry. I don't know who Watry is. Should I know that? Sleep well after this, guys. Guy! No S required, not plural. Just me, because Sam is at home. I assume sleeping or masturbating Jack's little stiffy. So, that's it, I think, for now. But it's good to be here. Jack isn't at the zoo, although Jack is on holiday for a few days now. He's actually going to see his girlfriend. It's her birthday today, so wish Jack's girlfriend a very happy birthday in the chat. How many of you guys are watching right now? 1,983. It's good to have you here. That's very, very exciting. Return of the Goats, the Basham Brothers. I think not. Let's just check this is working. If you can hear me, if you can just whack hashtag Jack's got a stiffy in the chat, it would be much appreciated. Is his girlfriend a zookeeper? Zookeeper even? No, she's not. Jack Stiffy. Hello. Let's. So this is now the Tuesday Night Wars. In fact, as well, there's a similar YouTube channel to us. Don't know that much about them, but they're also streaming right now. They have two people on, which is a great advantage. I won't lie. This isn't going to be easy. I am absolutely Joey Stylesing it tonight. This could be a disaster. Hopefully it's not. We'll see. I've got my best cardigan on. Tara, hey Adam, here for another great night. Don't get your hopes up. Love these live streams. I love doing them normally. You know what? I'm just going to get really, really drunk. So the drinking rules are the same as last night, which is 3 fingers for every draft, every superstar brand switch, you know what I mean. And down your drink for every return debut, heel turn, face turn. And down all the alcohol you can find if Shinsuke kicks someone in the cock again. Cock and bollocks. Collocks.
I dreamed about having this match with Shinsuke at WrestleMania.
Dreamed about having the match with Shinsuke at WrestleMania. What did you guys think of it? Underwhelming?
And when he did, he showed his true colors. You see, Shinsuke's just not just an artist. He's a
just not just an artist.
That's what he is.
You know what? I saw something that I hadn't seen before, which is depressing, from an episode of Talking Smack where AJ Styles is talking about, or Daniel Bryan is accusing AJ Styles of being a flat earther, and AJ Styles' obvious He's obviously keen not to look like a complete moron. And he goes, well, I'm just saying, there are some things. There are some things. The best wrestler in the world, arguably, today. Obviously, you've got Omega, and you've got Okada, and you've got lots of wrestlers. But AJ Styles is the top 5, probably top 3. Doesn't think the Earth is a sphere. Naheem Quattlebaum, like E-Bound's word. Quattlebane, I don't know. Do you think Roman will win at the Greatest Royal Rumble because an international audience is likely to cheer for him? That's an interesting thought, actually. They are more likely to cheer, for sure. Will he win? I think he will. I really think he will. I think they're going to make a huge deal out of this show. It's a weird one, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about it. At the beginning, I think we all thought it was going to be like a sort of Beast from the East style show. I don't want to say a glorified house show, but essentially that. And they are throwing I can't imagine the amount of money involved. Dan Orlick. I think something's missing. I think it's probably Jack Stiffy. That Jack Stiffy is missing from this stream, but you can be guaranteed that it is in full effect at his flat, where he lives with Sam, who is supposed to be here right now, over in Heaton in Newcastle.
So Shinsuke, you two-faced coward, get down here and fight me.
He's called Shinsuke out. Fight me right now. Kicking off with a match. We won't be. Rusev Day. What if English gets drafted to Raw? You know what? It's pretty likely to happen. With these guys coming out, they're going to do a draft pick pretty quickly, I think. And I think they're going to split them up. Which is good in a way, because, like, Rusev certainly doesn't need English. And English is good. And he could possibly flourish on his own.
So that you could make him pay. But I'm sorry to say.
Oh, we've got noise. I don't.
On an anywhere but Providence vacay.
Presented as a heel again. It's weird they're flip-flopping with this.
But
I don't understand what they're doing.
if you want to fight AJ, you can be this lion's prey. Since we're here today,
Oh, he's rapping.
let me take a little survey. Ladies and gentlemen, what day is today?
Rusev Day.
Rusev
Day. Big fan of the shirt, Rip. Big fan. By the way, guys, if Ross, Jack, or even Sam, if you're watching at home right now and you fancy a little drive into the studio to come and keep me company, feel free.
Let's fight right now.
Alright, Rusev AJ kicking things off. I think English is going to be drafted, or Rusev. There's more that Rusev could do on Raw. Just while this is kicking off, Smiley814. Hey Adam, been a supporter since the beginning. Been a WWE fan for many years. Been to many events. My favourite, the Curtain Call at MSG. You were there. That's mental. And, 96 when Taker and Mankind literally fell at my feet. I hope you touched them. Not in a horrible, not in a, you know. I love Mick Foley. Sebastian. Sam Del Rio, Alberto Driver, joking aside, hope he's okay, have fun Adam. He'll be fine, I've spoken to him today. Oh god, the calf crusher's on already. Interference, DQ, that was a very, very short match. Being presented as heels, this is mad. What are they doing? Oh, who's coming down? Bryan.
Respect between Bryan and Styles.
Now they're just going to beat up on English, sure. Tara, Rusev Day. Yeah, Sam's been in today, by the way. He is. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably just fallen asleep and not woken up because it is 1:10 in the morning. Gogsy, why do you hate Tories? Followed you guys since. Why do you hate Tories? Follow you guys since Dean Ambrose won Money in the Bank, and I feel like political shots aren't needed. Huge fan, obviously. Just feel like it puts me off the product. Well, I'll take that on board. I don't think I've made that many comments about Tories. I know they do on the podcast sometimes. Where do I hate Tories? I don't hate Tories either. People can have different political beliefs. It's just I'm not a Tory. So I make jokes about them, I guess. Jackson Hurd, did Sam pull a Del Rio or something? Yes, he did. Power Packers 90. Oh, Paige.
Shane. How are you?
Paige.
Same to you. It's great to see Daniel Bryan already back in the mix. And of course, a permanent member here on Team Blue.
Well, actually, that gives me a great idea. Okay, you want to listen to it?
I do.
Okay, well, I've wanted to do this part for a while, so listen. Okay.
This part?
In the immortal words of Teddy Long, there's going to be a tag team match, player. It's going to be Rusev
Good impression from Paige.
against the team of AJ Styles
Sure.
and Daniel Bryan.
AJ and D-Bry at the end of the show.
You've been doing an amazing job. Congratulations, especially dealing with Kurt Angle, all the training.
Versus just Rusev in English, or Rusev and Nakamura?
Per Daniel Bryan's request, The Miz will now be returning here to SmackDown Live.
Thank you, and Shane, it's literally only the beginning. I cannot wait for you to see what else I have up my sleeve.
Looking forward to it.
Doesn't have any sleeves.
Holla!
Oh, okay. Holla. Power Packers 90. Did Sam no-show because his stiffy is smaller than Jack's? The fact that he hasn't turned up tonight means yes. Yes, he did. Nathan Shaw, keep it up, brah. We love it. You do love it. Thank you very much, Nathan. Dom Nolan, love your streams, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Mariana Lovegood, regular here. Hope Jack the Throbber is having a good day at the zoo. Adam, my lad, what do you think of the idea of an intergender tag team championship? I like it. Personally, you know, I wrestling's not real, right? And men should be able to fight women in wrestling because it isn't real, and the idea is that you protect your opponent, of course. So I don't have a problem with it. Will it happen? No, unfortunately not. Just because of the sponsors and marketing, they couldn't be seen to have man-on-women violence in that way. Unfortunately, not unfortunately. You know, it's wrestling's entertainment, isn't it? It's mad to think that we can't all. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. It's mad. It is mad. Rufus1884. Adam, given the rocky start to Cultaholic, thank you very much. £50, by the way. Thank you very much. Very kind. I'd love you to hear your thoughts on how you feel about your success. Was there any point you thought we wasn't going to take it off? Yeah, 100%, man. Right? This is like the scariest thing. We said this like last week. The scariest thing we've ever done. And obviously, we got off to a very turbulent start. Things didn't go the way that we wanted to at all. And we're not successful yet either. You guys supporting us means the world because, like, running a business is really, really, really hard. And we all work crazy hours in the hope that this thing does succeed. And we're doing fine now. Like, we're able to pay the bills and the terrorism insurance, which we apparently have to pay. I didn't realise that was a thing before starting a business. And, like, it's just the unexpected things that come along and you think, oh, okay, that's another big bill that we've got to pay. So, like, when people do support us on Patreon and turn off our ad blocker for our videos and all that sort of stuff, it makes a big difference. And hopefully, you know, we do continue to grow, and all of us guys have got other passions that we would love to parlay into different things here at Cultaholic and do additional things, but now we are, focusing on wrestling, and it feels good that we can do these streams. And right now there are 3,708 people watching just me. You're sticking around with us when this is one man on a sofa doing his best. I'm just going to get really drunk. Who was that there? Rufus, thank you so much for your donation. Tara, thank you for carrying on with the live stream solo. It will be a good night. I'm hoping you're trying to convince me and not yourself there, Tara. The Carnage report. Solo Adam is fine by me. Go drag Ross from his nap. Ross has been in all day, did WTF. Sam edited it. Our other editor, Richard Tubman, who normally edits WTF, is off today. He's on holiday. So they've both been in all day. They must be knackered, so it's fine. I didn't get until very late. In fact, I didn't wake up until about 2 o'clock this afternoon because I didn't get to bed until 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. My sleeping pattern is bollocks. WrestleMania. Jew Machine, please God no, don't build a romance story between Shane and Paige. We all saw those looks exchanged. I didn't pick up on that.
Reality can wait.
Do you think? I don't know where that leads. I don't want that. I hope Paige just continues doing Teddy Long impressions each and every week, because that's clearly very entertaining. Daron Harris, $20, thank you very much. Hey, back again with my mum's credit card. Oh, God. Somehow joking, he's joking. Or she is joking, sorry. I'm a big boy, maybe. I don't know what that comment means, but thank you. And please do not steal your parents' or guardians' credit cards. Just take out of their wallet and send it direct to us, because then we don't have to pay PayPal fees. It's even better. Don't do that either. Shineth! Next month in Newcastle there will be a Ms. Bryan match, in case you didn't already know. I did know, and it's fantastic. And what a certain WWE very hyped superstar has promised to get me tickets, so I'm going to be going. My Playboy mate. Monday Night Rawley. Kevin, nothing like WWE putting 4 baby faces in a match and telling you to boo for the Ain ones. I don't understand what that means. If you could have a debut tonight outside of WWE, who would it be? Like, there are lots of guys who are more plausible than this. Obviously, CM Punk is an obvious choice. Let's go with... Who do I really like on the indie scene at the moment? I love Cody to come back. Not just yet, actually, because he's killing it at the moment. Ospreay, I love Ospreay. I'm just like Jack. The wrestler of the week, Ospreay. John Michael Shaw, still just supporting, always great content. Thank you very much. Say that again in 1 hour and 43 minutes when the stream is over. Mr. Shimmy Too Cold, I like that name. Jack Throbblecock. Jack Throbblecock. P.S. Was that racist? I think you're referring to the racism thing with Shelton now, a solo star. You're not referring to racism with Shelton, with Paige doing the hot... No, we can... Is it? I don't know. I don't think it is. I'd say tag team match, player, hollow, you know, I'd do that. Matt Parker, maybe I'm a racist. Matt Parker, Adam, I'm going to Raw next Monday in St. Louis. St. Louis? St. Louis? Oh, I'm knackered. So any suggestions for a Cultaholic related banner? Love the content, by the way. Best YouTube channel around. Thank you very much. I'm going to go with the obvious one. Jack. Oh, here we go. Jack's just calling me now. Let's put him on speakerphone.
Hello.
Hey, Jack. How's it going?
Hey, not too bad, not too bad. I was just going to say, if you checked your messages, but clearly you're on stream, so...
I am on stream. I'm live right now to millions.
Right. To millions.
About 4,000. It's going well. What's in my messages?
I was just asking you a question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I will keep an eye on my phone as well. Can you not just use Super Chat, nick your mum and dad's credit card, and just put it in there, because it comes up on a separate screen when you do that.
What's happened in the first segment of SmackDown? I haven't watched it.
So AJ came out, called out Nakamura, but Aiden English came out, introduced Rusev. Rusev being presented as a heel again. They got into a scuffle, and now it's a tag team match. Holla holla, player. Paige actually did a Teddy Long impression as well.
Did you?
Making Ross's job easy.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Alright, good to speak to you. I'll check my messages. Everyone in the chat says hello, by the way. Hashtag Jack's got a sniffy.
Excellent stuff. Have a good one.
See ya.
What I need is to remind each and every one of you.
Just going to check my messages. Nothing from Sam, I don't believe. Sam's not turned up. Don't read this aloud. Sam's not turned up. Don't read this aloud. There you go. No, he hasn't, Jack.
Big competition.
Oh, this so Shelton is still a heel. I saw a backstage promo with Gable where he is still a heel also. You gotta feel sorry for the guys who get drafted on social media after the show. That can't be a nice feeling. My boy Mojo Rawley, alright. Shelton versus In My Veins Randy Orton. Jesus. Oh, there's so much. Yeah, sorry. A Stiffy Jack sign for Raw next Monday. 100%. And it can show the stiffy, the love length, the throbbing manhood. That's fine. You won't get kicked out, I promise. Where is Jack the Stiffman? Jack is, as you may have heard, he's at home at the moment. Gerardo, thank you very much. Tor Gregory, WWE is turning into how it was in 2011 with 2 separate shows and co-branded pay-per-views. Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean it's a sensible marketing decision as far as they are able to tour with 2 separate brands and run shows on the same nights. It's Jeff Hardy. We all knew he was there. And Jeff Hardy is officially on SmackDown with the US title, and I assume he's now going to feud with Benjamin and Orton, or Orton. I'd really like a Jeff Hardy Shelton Benjamin feud. I mean, it's 10 years on, but yes, please. Both guys can still go, that's for sure. Adam is the Daniel Bryan of Cultaholic. Thank you. I think that's a compliment. Yeah, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Alyssa, Hannah, have no cable, so I'm relying on you to provide me with the updates. Do we down our drinks if Sam shows up? Absolutely. Don't get ahead of yourselves, though. I'm not sure he will. Watch you guys every day. You distract me from my anxiety. I'm sorry you suffer with that. It's horrible. Thanks so much. Got promoted. Have some cash. Thank you. And congratulations on your promotion as well. That's fantastic. Morgan, thank you very much. Alex Kingdom. The heart and soul of Cultaholic, Alex Kingdom. Hey Adam, sorry you're by yourself. Shame we did not play 2K last week. Hopefully we can soon. You know what? I woke up to, I think it was 240 PSN requests of people wanting to play me, and I did play some people last week. I got beaten every time, and I said I was going to win. Every match I lost. Oh, 3 fingers for Jeff Hardy, of course. It's not even cold. Yes, bug me again on PSN, Kingdom, and we'll have a game. Who do I see coming over to SmackDown tonight? I think Finn. I think Finn will. I think from NXT, I think we're going to have an NXT call up, and I've been saying this on every pissing stream and every video going, but Sanity are finally debuting tonight. Ross Appleton, you look so lost without any of the others. Thank you for sticking with us and experiencing that. But don't worry, you're killing it on your own. That's very kind of you. Battle Tutorial again, hello. Can you say hi to my wife who is joining me tonight? Battle Tutorial, you have a wonderful wife. Hello, wife. You didn't mention her name. So, Battle Tutorial's wife. I don't know why I said you were a wonderful wife. I don't know you. You're a lucky woman. Battle Tutorial is a fine hunk of a man. Camille Rizani, Kizani, maybe that's it. It is an anagram plus a few letters of Kizani. You guys deserve all you can, all you get. Much respect. I bought a shirt from you guys to show my support. Thank you. It's very kind. I'm very gassy already. BTB keeps it TG. BTB keeps it TG. Bob the Backland keeps it to... I don't know. Best of luck to you and the rest of the Cultaholic from Irvine, California, basing for the shock debut of Grado. I don't think it's going to happen. I do not think it's going to happen. I'd like to see Grado. You can sort of... They sort of did a Grado thing, I guess, with Scotty Goldman, Colt Cabana, and that's... It was that playful character, and he appeared on a few Smackdowns, I think, and it never took off, and he was out the door pretty quickly, and he'd probably never be seen again after his podcast with Punk either. It worries me that character wouldn't necessarily translate, although it did an impact to an extent. It was tough when he couldn't use Like a Prayer, wasn't it? It wasn't quite the same. Nathan, do you think they will give Shelton a decent singles run? I think they are, and I think they're doing that starting here, and I wouldn't be surprised. No, Shelton's not going to pick up the win, actually. But they will. I think Gable's going to struggle more, actually. I really do. I think he's going to get a decent singles mid-card run as Shelton. I believe he deserves it, your thoughts. There are my thoughts, but yeah, I believe he deserves it as well. The guy is still magnificent. A really underrated wrestler. People will be looking back in 10 years, 15 years at Shelton, thinking, why did they not do more with him? Through every stage of his WWE career as well. Gee, appreciated your response to the Tory question, mate. Don't feel obliged to read this out. Too late. Should have put that at the beginning, but I would have read it anyway. Yeah, sorry if I offended you, by the way. We do crack jokes. It's our job to crack jokes, and... No, obviously I don't dislike anyone for being a conservative. Mr. Bew 119. Jeff ended up on SmackDown. You guys owe me $20. I don't remember agreeing to that, but okay. Lloydie Gaga. If Adam's the Daniel Bryan, then Sam's the John Cena of Cultaholic right now. He is not the John Cena of Cultaholic right now. Are you saying because he's part-time? He's definitely the Alberto Del Rio. And bastard. Paige here donated $3.57. Worst casting couch ever. Worst casting couch ever. Also, so far we've had Shane O'Mac, Teddy Long impressions, Jeff Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, and Randy Orton. What year is it again? Not that I'm complaining, they are some of my childhood heroes. Yeah, same here. Hurricane Lisa Lee, sorry. Do you think there will ever be a mainstream transgender wrestler? There is a transgender wrestler who is making leaps and bounds as well. Oh god, I can't remember her name. Oh, that's really bad, because I was on her Twitter the other day and I watched a few matches and it's spectacular. Yes, I think we will. I think it's a few years away, but 100%. Tara, would you guys actually honour that 10k Patreon? 100%. If you're mental enough to donate $10,000 to us, we will fly anywhere in the world, have some beers, watch some wrestling, and grovel at your feet and kiss your hands. I don't know where I'm going with this either. Yeah, we definitely would. Dwalit Barani again. Hey, since Jack isn't there, does that make him the Brock Lesnar of Cultaholic and make you the big dog? Yeah. No, I don't want to be Roman. I'm happy with the Daniel Bryan comparison. Likeable, which I'm not. I wear plaid shirts, which he does. I don't have a really attractive partner. I don't have a partner, by the way. That's not me saying. That's not me saying I've got a partner, but she's hideous. No. Okay, carrying on with some of these. I should watch a bit of the match, really, shouldn't I? These are coming in thick and fast again. It's unbelievable that you guys have done this like every week for the past couple of weeks. It's very much appreciated.
Now Hardy going up to the top. Oh no! Benjamin able to slow him down. These are two men that know each other very
I really like the idea of these guys getting some decent airtime on SmackDown. And I'm really happy that Jeff is going to be able to do his thing away from Matt Hardy. I don't think anyone's particularly upset by it. Matt was always the draw's the wrong word, but you could see that Matt's heart was in the whole broken Hardy stuff more than Jeff's, which isn't to say Jeff is obviously entertaining, but Matt is the money there. And there is, I love seeing this Jeff Hardy, the Jeff Hardy that I think we all probably grew up with. Big knee there. Nice. Nicole Webster, Cultaholic is the best wrestling channel out there. I want to become a patron, and I was wondering, is it a set amount every month, or can I change it? Also, can you shout out my boyfriend on stream? His name is Xander Staff. Xander Staff. Big shout out to you. Yeah, you can cancel your pledge any time. You can move it up or down. You can do whatever you like. The money's taken like immediately now. So if you pledge, say you pledge $10, you'll be charged. But then you could cancel it and you'll never be charged again unless you want to rejoin us. Whisper in the wind. That could do it, but it won't. Brandon Montemayor, you guys got me back into wrestling. Thank you, cheers. That's like the best thing. We hear that fairly often now as well, which is crazy. And it's really nice that like the stuff that we do, which we are just a bunch of mates who dick around and watch wrestling, and for that to have a positive impact, however small, on people's life is a really nice thought. Oh, I love that spinning leg. 1, 2, that's right. Ben Thorne wants a recap. So we got a tag team match, Holla Holla Player Player, in the main event featuring Rusev and Aiden English versus AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Sorry, that slipped my mind. Me, Daniel Bryan. This is a good match. This is a really fun, solid. I almost said opening match, but we did actually have a very, very short match there, didn't we, earlier?
I think Jeff was looking for that cardiac arrest kick.
Cardiac arrest? Big fan of the Twist of Fate. Let me know in the chat. It was just called Twist of Hate when he was heel, right? Just in Impact. Swanton. They never used it in WWE, did they? Or am I wrong? Draft Reigns to TNA. Oh my god! Okay, let's get through some. Jeff Hardy picking up the win, of course, with the Swanton Bomb. Will you ever collab with Name Redacted? Never say never. Like, we really like the guys there, and there are no ill feelings between either guys or, like, even management there, I don't think. Maybe there is on their end. No, I genuinely wish them all the best, because there's room on YouTube for lots of wrestling channels and people doing different stuff. And yeah, will we collab? Yeah, I think we would in the future. I don't think we need to at the moment, but the Adam World Order is growing by the day. They've got t-shirts. Bring it on. Lord Stefan Pacitti Day. Also, is Jeff Hardy better than Roman? Yeah, he is. He definitely is. But I really like Roman too. I'm not somebody who hates Roman. Or even now, the booking of Roman, with the exception of the 5 F5s, which he kicked out of course. Banned for hire. Who do you think Gallows and Anderson and Finn will come over? And who do you think... Oh, wait a second. Miz. Of course, drafted last night on Raw. Here comes an awkward cell phone promo with some words popping up. But this is going to be good because it's the Miz.
To hashtag punch his face. Providence, Rhode Island. Tonight, would you like to see Daniel Bryan punch me in the face?
Yeah. Tough.
Well, too bad. Because I'm not in Providence. I'm in LA with my family. My beautiful wife, Maurice. My beautiful daughter, Monroe Sky.
Oh, Monroe Sky, of course, the opening act
What?
of this year's WrestleMania.
The superstar shake up with all the other superstars? I'm the A-lister. I deserve my own spotlight. That's why next week it will be the premiere of The Miz on Smackdown Live. And Daniel Bryan, if you ever, and I mean ever, troll me on Twitter,
Ever.
I will kick your ass.
Mike,
Oh, in front of the baby.
language. Please.
You catch my drift. Next week.
Oh, I was hoping to see an episode of Miz TV tonight, I won't lie. Sorry, do you think Gallows and Anderson and Finn will come over? I think there's a good chance. I think if Finn does, then Gallows and Anderson should. And I think there's more that they could... I think they could flourish on SmackDown, actually. I think the tag team scene on SmackDown is going to get significantly better in coming months. So yeah, I'd like to see those guys. Keep up the great work. Been watching since day one-ish. Lol. Thank you very much, Band for Hire. Stephen Broker, trans wrestler. Was it Candy Lee? It was Candy Lee. It was Candy Lee. Jey Uso versus Harper. Up next. Darren Greenshields. With Gable now on Raw, will he get a singles push or wait for Jason Jordan to come back and go after the tag titles? I don't think he's going to get a singles push.
Mr. Poole has not been able to come up with any evidence.
Yeah, I think they're two guys who unfortunately probably need each other. And hopefully, if they reunite the team, American Alpha, they'll have Kurt manage them. Because I don't think Gable's an especially strong heel. I don't think he's great. He's okay, but he's not that strong. So, yeah, I'd like to see American Alpha, again, with Angle managing them. And then they'll feel like the biggest tag team in the world. They'll be huge. Jerome Harris, last week or whenever, WWE made Nicholas' theme song. Made me think, why do I still watch this? Really? I think it's fun. It's fun, isn't it? Also, Jeff Hardy coming back to SmackDown, grown up watching him, and was crying when he won the first WWE Championship. When he won the WWE Championship for the first time. Yeah, no, I remember there was this really emotional Jeff Hardy tribute package. I was very much a Jeff Hardy kid, by the way, and there was this brilliant tribute sort of package to him. It makes it sound like he was dead. The song, you can't really talk about the song anymore. It was Lost Profits. It was Rooftops, but it's honestly one of the best produced video packages that I think WWE have ever done. I think it's on YouTube. If you want to go and check it out, don't click away from the stream. Do it later. But yeah, no, it's really, really great. I love Jeff Hardy. And I cried many a time as a child watching Jeff Hardy, mostly because I wanted to be him so much. But as for the Nicholas thing, I think it was okay, wasn't it? It made the bar look a bit stupid. That was my only problem with it. I wish they'd done it against a team like the Miztourage, because it doesn't matter if they look silly, right? But then again, I didn't want to see them hold the titles either. Jack Bellamy, since someone asked last night, good editing tips are Walter Merck's Rule of 6. Just in case anyone didn't know about them, give them a Google. I studied media, and I don't know about them, so I will also Google them later. The 1984 Project, hello again from last night. It's funny how my favourite gaming channel, called the Tier of Grace, is big fans of my favourite wrestling channel. We know Brett from Tier of Grace very well. We have visited Brett from Tier of Grace and his wonderful his girlfriend and his some of the people who I believe live. No, they don't live there. They don't live there, but they his friends, and he is a fantastic guy. Love him. Ghostbird, just wanted to thank you and make wrestling interesting again. We're trying. No, wrestling's fun. Wrestling's good anyway. Sean Anagans, is there a finisher left that you think shouldn't be kicked out of? I'm trying to think of anything that's like... I'm sure there's going to be some variation of the pile driver, which is so brutal. I've got Jack ringing me. Again, here we go. Jack doing his best to help me out here, by the way. Hello, buddy.
Hello.
How's it going? Why aren't you sleeping? You've got to be up early for your train.
You never... It's a bus. You never...
It's a bus? Uh-oh.
responded to my...
Whoa, just a second. How long's the bus journey?
That's not the point.
Okay, sorry, carry on then.
You never responded to my message. You looked at it. I saw you look
No, I did respond to your message. Did you not see me?
read it aloud, and then you just put your phone down.
No, I said it. Your message was, is Sam not there? And you could not only do you live with Sam, you could literally walk down the stairs and see if Sam is indeed here or there. No, it's fine. No, don't go and wake him up. It's fine. I've got this. By the time he's in, it'll be too late.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, go on.
My message was, you'll read this aloud, was the first bit.
Yes.
I said that first.
Yeah, I read upwards.
Right. Like how Hebrews do.
Yes.
That's left. That's right. It's left.
Yes, it is.
It was, go read this aloud. Sam's not turned up? Question mark. It wasn't a statement. It was a question. I was asking you. Was he?
I mean, look at the screen, Jack. Has Sam turned up?
No, he hasn't. But I didn't know whether he had to maybe an emergency.
No, I haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's okay. I'll give him a message afterwards and check he's all right.
I'm guessing he's
Yeah, probably. It's been a long few weeks, hasn't it?
I don't want to hammer on his door.
No, just leave him sleep. It's fine. It's late enough now that it's cool. I'm nailing it. I'm totally Joey Stylesing it.
Well, I've tuned in 2 or 3 times and I've been mentioned a lot in unflattering terms. So
By me?
yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, only stiffy stuff, right? I've been complimentary of you tonight.
You've not been properly defending me from people suggesting that I am
Not a bus masturbator.
I'm not that. Obviously that too. No, you've not been defending me from people who are saying, well, why is Jack not turned up? I was never going to turn up.
Oh, sorry. No, Jack wasn't booked in tonight. It was Sam. Sam is the Alberto Del Rio of this situation.
You've been calling me Brock Lesnar. That's just not true.
No, not at all. I apologise. I will clarify that now to the viewers. A match is starting, so I will say goodbye.
Okay.
See you in a bit. Get rid of that. Masturbator. Yes, Jack is a solid guy. Trying to think of wanking jokes. This is going to be quick, isn't it? Oh! Ref didn't see it. Love Harper's discus clothesline. That's it. That's your lot. That was quick. Are we going to get another superstar being shaken up? Maybe a big debuting tag team, because Bludgeon Brothers are kicking the piss out of the Usos here. They're going to pose, and are we going to see a big debuting tag team? Who's it going to be? War Raiders? No. Sanity! Come on, Sanity! Oh, no. Oh, brilliant time for my completely legal stream to break. Come on! Oh dear. Fill me in what's happening in the chat here. Oh, piss. Trying to fix this. Hold your horses. Are we back? If Sanity in the ring now and I've just missed it. No, they're not! Oh, Naomi cradling her husband. Oh, that's it. Jeez. There it is, the main event. AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan versus Rusev and Aiden English. Right, okay. Ghostbirth wanted to thank us, saying we make wrestling interesting again. The finisher question's really hard, and I didn't give an answer to it. You know what? They really cocked up Brock Lesnar's initial return run with WWE. People were kicking out of the F5. And it's good that even Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe got put away with one F5. And that should have been the case until Roman kicked out of one and then maybe two. But they've made that move look completely stupid. But I think when he returned, nobody should have kicked out. If this was the plan all along, which it wasn't, if the plan was with Brock all along to have him as this dominating monster heel WWE champion, Universal champion rather, then he shouldn't have been kicked out of at all until Roman did at WrestleMania. And I know people aren't going to like that because it's Roman, but yeah, there you go. Craig Smith, make sure you guys join the Patreon exclusive Discord server and chat with you lovely mods. Craig is one of our wonderful Discord moderators, so if you sign up to Patreon for $1 or more, you can join the Cultolic Discord, chat with loads of great people. We've got custom emojis, we do pre-pay-per-view discussions with us guys. Craig runs a predictions contest. We all go around to each other's house on a Friday night and just have a laugh, watch some old bloody classic wrestling, and then in bed by 9:30. But it is fun. It is fun. Brian Now Jocks. Nunchucks here, super late this evening, but I hope the stream has gone well so far. I think, as you can see by the fact that I'm not sat next to anyone, it hasn't, almost swore there, try not to swear. No, it's going fine. Jwalet Bwani, the one match you want to see happen at WrestleMania 35, Miz versus Daniel Bryan with a long build. I would have agreed with you, and then we just found out that we're going to get that on house shows sooner rather than later, so I don't think that there's time for that. I guess Daniel Bryan's in there. Probably Bryan... I guess Bryan AJ. Maybe Bryan AJ Nakamura triple threat with a long build, but I don't think we'll get that either, unfortunately. I think that's going to happen pretty soon. I'm Nana. John Cena is the best wrestler ever. Change my mind. Watch a Shawn Michaels match. Which isn't even my favourite wrestler. My favourite ever is Bret Hart. John Cena is in the top 10 wrestlers ever. No doubt. As an all-rounder, a charismatic, great promo guy, a far better in-ring competitor than people ever give him credit for. Just watch any match with him and AJ Styles. It's not AJ carrying him. John Cena is doing his share of the work there, that's for sure. He's great, but I don't think he's the best wrestler ever. That would be Scott Steiner. Donald Long, it's 35 minutes into the show and only one draft so far. I know, mental. Almighty Panda, cheers my dude, thank you very much. Nicole Webster, back again. Do you think anyone on the roster right now is really overrated? Also, hashtag Jack's got a big stiffy. Nicole has added the word big there. That's not necessarily true. I have shared a hotel room with Jack, and I'm kidding. Is there anyone that's really overrated? Not anymore, but a couple of years ago I think Seth was. One of the best in-ring guys again, but I was talking about this last night. Sin Cara, it's exciting, isn't it? Joe! Are you kidding me indeed? That's interesting, isn't it? That's very interesting. Samoa Joe on Smackdown, 3 fingers if you're playing along at home. Grab the nearest alcoholic beverage that you can, some wine, some WKD, whatever you like, some Frosty Jacks? Scrumpy Jacks, Frosty Jacks. Well, poor Sin Cara is going to get ruined here. Sorry, my guy who I think is overrated was Seth, because I think he's great in the ring and everything, but I've just never invested in him as a character, even as a heel. He was good, but I just... People loved him, and I just thought, I thought he was overrated. If I gave this money to a cam whore, I shouldn't say that word, cam girl, I'd be watching some freaky foot stuff right now. You know what? You got it. There you go. Have some of that, you dirty, dirty bastards. $5, some freaky foot stuff, those 5'11", size 11 beauties in your face. Come on, Joe, just kill him. Zach Tab, I love Jeff Hardy and all, but that move he does where he separates his opponent's legs and drop kicks them in between them is clearly a low blow. DQ this man. Fair point. Fair point. Alex Puckett, thanks for getting me back into wrestling. Short of turning Roman heel, is there any way WWE can get him over? Continuing, I mean, not continuing necessarily, but just letting him have really, really good matches and not booking him too strong. We all know he's Vince's project. What? This happened last night, right? Why is Cara getting loads of offense in against Joe? I think not loads of offense, he's just been killed there. He shouldn't be getting any, this should be a straightforward squash. They did it last night and it was unusual. You don't have to have Roman win all the time, I think they've learned that. Continue with that. Try and have people forget that he is Vince's, it's over, it is over. But the easier way would be, just turn him heel. Harvester of Sorrow. Any chance we will ever see heel Jack like we did near the end at Name Redacted? I thoroughly enjoyed that. I assume that is Jack the Jobber commenting there. Who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen in the Cultaholic Wrestling Federation. Sam Maisie, don't spend it all at once. $30! Jesus. Sam, thank you. That's really cool. Thank you. Dan again. What do you think is the best video package that WWE has ever produced? I didn't even read the second half. No, I think it's the Monster video package for Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. I've been listening to that recently, so I was on my way to work and I found this WrestleMania themes Spotify playlist, and that's on there, and that's really underrated. Miz and John Cena, I think, is another really underrated one for their WrestleMania match. I think that was a really, really great one. My Way, obviously. But that Jeff Hardy one with the horrible band playing the song is unfortunately up there for me. Not horrible band, horrible lead singer. The 1984 project, would you ever do a collab video with Brett, Tear of Grace, sorry. That would be awesome, 100%, love to. Yeah, if he wants to do one, we'll definitely do one. We were lucky enough to visit his house and spend a bit of time with him. And yeah, just such a nice guy.
And worst of all, everybody here has been convinced that they are better than they are.
Oh, okay. Joe is putting SmackDown on notice here.
Well, that all changes. I'm here now, and I get all the opportunities. I will have the opportunity to put to sleep your beloved Daniel Bryan.
Oh! He's got Roman, he wants Daniel Bryan now. He wants Orton. Wouldn't like to see that as much.
And I will emasculate.
I will emasculate and decimate. AJ Styles, there you go. Why aren't you worrying about Roman? Joe, you've got him in a few weeks. Think about that. Get the...
And if any of you are not believers, look no further than what I'll do in Saudi Arabia and in Backlash.
It's so weird. Look what I'll do in Saudi Arabia and Backlash. Promoting two things at once. It's just so odd. Never seen it before where they've had to build to two shows in such an obscure way.
I personally will shred and put the big dog out to pasture for good.
Great promo.
And if, by some miraculous happenstance, Roman Reigns is victorious, then I will bring back my newly won Intercontinental Championship, and I will tear the Universal Championship from his waist.
My newly won Intercontinental Champ. Oh god, it's so confusing. Joe is making the best of this, by the way. Joe is conveying all of this very convoluted booking and messaging in an effective way. But Jesus Christ, that is a mess, isn't it? Spoonie EU, oh no, sorry, Jacob, thank you very much for your donation. Spoonie EU, love you guys as staff. It got me back into wrestling after like 6 years, and then watched some What Culture videos of you obsessed now. So here's the last of my payday slip. Thank you. Don't give us the last of your payday slip though. That's really kind. Thank you very much. Jacob, Mrs. Kidd debuted. Down it. Mrs. Kidd debuted. That's not a debut. Got that all over my face. Obviously. Brilliant. Screw you, Jacob. Also, debut tag team tonight. The Cassholes. Big Cass and Cassius Ono. Very good. Stephen Broker. End of Days and the Orton Punt, I think, are the only two finishers that haven't been kicked out of. End of Days not. Orton's Punt was brilliant, wasn't it? I could have sworn that I'd been kicked out of End of Days. Maybe not. Stephen Broker. That was your question. Aaron Morton, would you guys feature on the True Geordie podcast? If he wants us. I mean, I don't really know what True Geordie talks about. Ross talks about him quite a lot, and Jack does as well. Obviously, they're both actual Geordies, and I'm not. And yeah, I think they would be really, really keen to do it. He's a guy who's grown tremendously. I'm just going to get another beer, by the way. Watch the imprint of my arse on the sofa. Where were we? But yeah, we'd be better. I think he talks about football and stuff, right? I don't really know anything about football. Jwala Bwani again. Apologies for calling Jack the Brock Lesnar when he's clearly the AJ Styles. Hashtag Stiffy the Champ. Jack, if you're watching, you are the AJ Styles. Paige here, taking phone calls from weirdos who want to talk about their problems. Someone's angling for Matthew Wright's job. I'm most upset that you called Jack a weirdo there. Jack is not a weird guy. And we all get erections on buses. Chris Haberstroh. This shake-up's purpose is just to make SmackDown crappy, he says. No, come on. We've got Joe. We've got Jeff Hardy. That's going to boost the mid-card scene dramatically. I think we need some tag teams. You know what? When the show started tonight, singles competitors on SmackDown, I believe there were 10. Because so many have gone to Raw. So that's pretty nuts, isn't it? But now we've got Jeff. And, we've got Joe. Danny Mack, unsure if you've already been asked this, but what is your early prediction for the main event of next year's Mania? And do you reckon Charlotte Rousey could go on last? Yes. I think if anyone is going to go on last, any woman is going to go on last at WrestleMania, it's going to be Charlotte. And Rousey, to me now that the streak is over, is the most sensible opponent. We all saw how great Rousey was. She just gets it. Absolutely, completely gets it. She gets wrestling. She gets the storytelling. And obviously that match would have been very, very well rehearsed. But it was amazing. I haven't been that excited by a match since Gargano Ciampa the night before. But you know what I mean. For a newcomer to do that, pretty magnificent. And they're booking her right. And she's doing live shows and stuff. People are going to really start to get behind Rousey. Tor Gregory, when do you think Jeff Hardy would do jumps off ladders and cages? Do you think when Jeff Hardy would do jumps off ladders and cages? This piercing thing keeps auto-refreshing. Against his opponents, typically in title matches, do you think that made Jeff look stupid? No, I don't think so. I think that was his thing, right? By any means necessary, in the words of the Nation of Domination. I think that was them. Was that them? Yeah. No, I don't think it was. He was utilising often his smaller stature in a way that his opponent couldn't to try and get the upper hand. And no, I don't think it made I guess maybe if he goes off something high, I think it can be forgiven because it's just so visually impressive and it's so entertaining, so fun to watch. So no. Tara, thoughts on Cena coming out tonight, or do you think he's going to lay low? I think I don't think we're going to see any build to Cena versus Triple H at the Greatest Royal Rumble. So no, I don't think. No, I don't think we will. I think he's back to sort of free agent status. And I think he's going to disappear, especially following the Greatest Royal Rumble. I've had a beer. But yeah, he'll disappear for a little bit. CMOKL, if they did it right, who do you think Bryan versus Miz should be for the main title? Yes. Who should win that match? The Miz. Bryan should go in as champion. And Miz should defeat him for it. I wish that was happening at WrestleMania. Genuinely, because that is the... You'll get more heat from that. But Bryan's had his WrestleMania moment. Winning the title. Doesn't work in the same way twice. The Miz defeating Bryan in horrible fashion would cement him as one of the greatest heels ever. Vibes, what website are you streaming from? Because mine's dead. I'm streaming via legitimate means and not watchwrestling.uno. Kevin Underwood, Samoa Joe's on Smackdown. Holy crap. Yes, he is. Spoonie EU. Here's the last of my payslip. Did I not just read this? No, this is a different one. Love you guys' stuff. Got me back into wrestling after 6 years, so cheers. Hashtag Happy Rusev Day. Spoonie, thank you very much. Jamie Gottfried. Hey, just wanted to say thanks to you guys. The streams and videos you guys put out are hilarious and help me to kick this cancer's ass. Oh, man. Love you, Adam. Love you too, Jamie. Like, beat it. Kick the crap out of it, mate. Daron Harris. Joe versus AJ. Joe winning the WWE Championship. Yeah, wouldn't be anti that either. Yeah, I hope Joe does get a decent singles push. They're giving him plenty of mic time. I was really worried when he was called up that he was going to struggle a bit. Not struggle a bit because he's rubbish or anything, but because of WWE's booking. But it seems like they're really going to get behind him, which is good. It felt like a big deal when he returned. Very big deal. Mickey Rowlands, part of the reason you guys are so great is the fact that you seem like good lads to have a beer with. Thank you very much. Cheers. Also, who do you think will be in the top tier of guys in 10 years? 10 years is such a long time. Gargano will still be around, and Ciampa. You know, guys like Ricochet and Ospreay, they worry me because of the stuff that they put their bodies through, that maybe they won't be able to do what they're doing in 10 years. And both of those guys are really underrated as far as storytellers. Wait, what's this? Oh! Sanity! Yes! Finally! Finally I was right. Sanity are arrived. Is that tonight? I can't believe I missed that. I thought that was an advert.
Why?
Oh.
Why did I help AJ Styles? Here's a unique
Fantastic.
Because I respect him. Let me tell you a little story. Okay, the 3 years that I was fighting to come back to WWE, I made a list of superstars that I wanted to face to help motivate me. At the top of that list, AJ Styles. Because he's the best. Okay? That's a match nobody thought that they would see here.
Another top tier guy that you won't agree with.
Everybody else,
I think Roman Reigns will be in a position that Cena's in now.
but unfortunately,
And having brilliant matches
Nakamura
and
ruined
be respected.
anyways, regardless,
Because he is just
I am
improving
proud
all the time.
to fight side by side with AJ Styles tonight because I know that one of these days
Orton will
we're
still
gonna
be
get a
around
chance to
too,
fight
obviously.
each other.
About 80
Well,
years
now
old.
you've actually had a chance to step foot back inside a WWE ring.
What's that? Who's behind him? Who's behind him? Cass! Those are Cass's nipples for sure. There he is. Look down, Cass. You're taller than everyone. Look down. Daniel Bryan's face is down there. Okay, he's heel.
So you're
Oh god, it's a return and I've literally just opened this. Balls.
little man.
Is he Big Cass? Is he Colin Cassidy? Is he Cass? Is he just big? Well, I've got to drink this now, which is...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new SmackDown.
Okay, page coming out.
Carmella.
Oh, sorry, it's the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I thought they were saying the new SmackDown GM there. Mary Bonner, hi Adam, nice socks, thank you very much. Does your feet get itchy and scratchy? Because it's itchy and scratchy on there, yes they do. Kat, thank you for your positive response to that one person's question about a transgender wrestler. I'm trans and have been following you guys since Name Redacted. You guys got me back into wrestling. Thank you so much. So it's really cool to hear you're supportive, of course. Yeah, no, it's... I think across mainstream media, trans people often aren't represented fairly or as often as they should be. So to see a transgender wrestler would be really, really cool. Ben Glasspool, whereabouts in the Isle of Wight are you from? I used to have a house in Yarmouth at the West Bay Club. Lovely, very nice, posh. Nice place to live, but kind of boring, not going to lie. That's the Isle of Wight all over. I'm from Ryde on the Isle of Wight, which is where the hovercraft pulls in. The only commercial hovercraft in Europe. Bit of fun. Who says I'm not fun, guys? Honestly. ITW Weeb or It Weeb. CM Punk! Unless I've missed something like I did the Sanity promo. Alicia Hannah. If we visit England, can we take you out for a beer? Yeah, anyone can take me out for a beer. I'm not going to say no to a pint. E.H. Pike, 89. How long until Samoa Joe is WWE champion? Really interesting question. Sooner rather than later. Within 6 months.
You can call me the moonwalking, trash-talking crown princess of Smackdown Live.
I don't think she's going to hold the title for long. At all.
Nice ring to it, don't you think? You guys, I waited for the perfect...
Wank Pheasant donated $4. Thank you very much. Tea time.
287 long days. 287 long days. And I seized the moment. I took my opportunity and I took my rightful spot at the top.
Oh my word, the viewers are actually growing. 4,429 of you. Hello, thanks for watching me try to get through this on my own. I'm having a great time.
I beat Charlotte Flair.
Oh, I'm meant to be downing this, aren't I? Sorry.
I beat Charlotte Flair. You know, Charlotte Flair, one of the greatest female superstars in WWE history. I beat her. Me on my own. You know the woman.
Little bit just came back up. Oh, I'm an attractive man. I beat Charlotte Flair, yes! Michael McLean, $50. Thank you so much. This is purely because I feel bad for you having to do this by yourself. Get yourself some drinks and tell Ross and Sam to jog on. Heard that is an Edgar Wright movie. I've not seen that. For leaving you by your lonesome. It's not Ross's fault. It's not Jack's fault. It's Sam's fault. I hate you. No, it's not. He's been working hard. He's just falling asleep. Much love from Buffalo, New York.
In order to be the woman,
struggling it.
Beat the woman. Well, learn to love it, baby, because I'm the woman.
I don't know if any of you guys saw Carmella's render on the WWE Superstars page on the website. They could have taken a better photo. Go and check it out. It's not flattering. Mellabration. Me! Mixed crowd response there. I'm not sure that people were too into that. Almighty Panda, who is your current favourite wrestler and why is it Rusev? Rusev is up there, but my current favourite wrestler... You know what, that's really hard. Is it AJ? How do I not know this straight away?
Somebody that's really, really important.
Ciampa? It might be Ciampa. And it might be John Cena. Unless I'm not allowed part-timers. I love Cena. Really, really love Cena. Also Mojo Rawley, obviously. XX Poker XX7. I'm not sure if those are X's or kisses, so Poker 7. I had a horrible day at work. Thank you, Adam, for making my day better. Well, thank you for joining us, and I'm sorry you had a crappy day, and whoever it was that upset you, scum. Subhuman scum. Matt Hanks, I'm flying solo at work myself tonight, so thanks for keeping me company. Matt Hanks, you are my friend, and if you're in the Newcastle area, just pop by the office. Pop by the office and we'll do it all together. Mitchell Payne donated. Hi Adam, as a long-time watcher, you and your team have slowly become my favourite people. Thank you. I love your work and I can assure you I'm here until the end. Who are your top 5 wrestlers of this era? Cena. 100%. AJ.
You guys, I have to say,
Omega.
miss Frankie. I had Frankie for 287 days. He's my boy, and I love Frankie.
Oh no, that's not fair.
287 days is nothing.
Osprey.
How long I'm gonna keep Cleopatra? WWE Universe, me, Cleopatra.
Oh, I've got like 3 in my head,
To be the WWE Universe.
and I can't pick, so Mojo.
Say it again, baby. Mella.
XSSTJ, what really legal stream do you watch on? I'm not going to say it again because I regretted it when I said. A quick Google. Just maybe search watch wrestling. Dan Orlick, I just had some tacos and now I'm back. Hello. What's happened since the Bludgeon Brothers segment? What has happened? Joe? Joe debuted. Was that after? No, yeah, Joe is on SmackDown now. And he absolutely ruined Sin Cara, and then in fairly confusing fashion told Roman that he might be Intercontinental Champion, but to watch his back, and because they're promoting 2 events at once now, and it's a mess. Paige here, Joe Bryan, Brian! Swap Brian for Mojo. He wasn't even one of the ones in my bloody head. They're on their way to challenging the SmackDown 6. Yeah, that's a really good comparison. That's a really good comparison. Yeah, they are.
And the only reason you had that successful cash-in was because of Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. But I'm not mad at it. No, listen, Carmella, I'm not mad at it. You want to know why? Because I know the dirtiest player in the game.
Your dad.
And game respects game. And what you did.
Oh, is she now the
was
dirtiest player in the game?
On an opportunity. So Carmella, congratulations. But sweetheart,
I wish they would do a little less of the Ric Flairisms. I wish they would sort of... Like, she doesn't need to be the dirtiest player in the
it
game.
is much harder to
She's
stay
good
on
enough
top
on her own
than
not
to
to
get
just
to the top.
have her dad's shtick.
And you have something of mine.
The Iconics are on their way. They are brilliant. Who's coming in tonight or in the future who could fill the gap? Sorry, we were talking about Joe Bryan, AJ Nakamura there. Seth certainly could fill that role. You know what? If they kept Gable, he could have as well. Johnny Wrestling and Velveteen Dream for me, also 2 really good shouts. I don't think they're certainly not going to call Johnny up. I don't think they will with Velveteen Dream, and he's somebody that I think could benefit from a little bit longer on the NXT roster as well. Josh Fairburn, are you going to be doing predictions for the GUR? I didn't realise it was GUR. Yes, we will. I haven't quite figured out. Like Ross is away next week, so he's on holiday, so there's not going to be WTF next week. But we're going to try and figure out something to do for like a post Raw and SmackDown something. So there's still something on the channel. Yeah, we're going to do something. I don't know if it's going to be all 3 of us, or if it's going to be me and Jack, or it's going to be me and Sam, or Jack and Sam. We haven't quite figured it out yet. But we will be doing something, including predictions for the Greatest Royal Rumble. Grr.
If I close my eyes, I think, Charlotte's next to me right now. It's just spot on. What are you crying?
I think I just heard somebody in the crowd shout, "I'm going to smack you."
And we gave that to you. Alakazam. And your title just...
Only Charlotte, it should be pointed out, has got any sort of reaction here.
Hey, Carmella.
Like, they're not really getting much of a heel reaction. Despite the fact that this isn't bad. You hear that laugh? Anyone? Kermit the Frog laugh.
And their future is iconic.
Aye, iconic. Aye, Captain.
These two Australian superstars making a big impact.
Josh Fairburn, are you going to be doing predictions? Sorry, yeah, we've done. Stephen Nolan, really enjoying this. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. And thank you all for sticking with me as I do this on my own and get drunk. Ryan, hi Adam, how are you? Oh, Charlotte's going to kick some ass. She's outnumbered. She's massively outnumbered. She's being shoved into the barricade and now is awkwardly flailing like that on the barricade, and she's being beaten down now. I should do play-by-play. That was, Oh! Lynch. I was expecting a Raw women's wrestler to make the save there. Make the transition to SmackDown. Fair enough. Oh, the bloody casket match with Rusev, then Jericho, then Rusev. Excited by that. Ryan, hi Adam, our uni went to the Matthew Wright show on the very day you were supposed to be on. Was gutted. He's such a numpty, but he is. Also, keep up the good work. Been a fan of you since the early days at WC. Yeah, it sucked, right? But the good thing is, they had already booked my train ticket and hotel. So I just went to London and had a really nice night in a hotel. Saw some mates in London, used the first class train ticket, free drink all the way there. I think I got one over on Matthew Wright there, to be honest. Tor Gregory, I mean when he win by leaving the cage / grab the belt and win, but instead would jump to his opponents and usually lose. Ah, you're talking about Jeff here again. Yeah, that makes him look stupid. Sorry. Michael Payne, thank you very much. Kevin, thank you very much. Who do you think is the biggest waste of talent to come up from NXT?
Hey, don't touch that dial. Just kidding. TVs don't have dials anymore.
Oh, there are a few as well.
Covering everything in science fiction, fantasy,
You know who I think?
from movies,
I think he's stronger in ring than people give him credit for, and a gimmick that isn't going to work
interviews,
is No Way Jose.
podcasts.
I don't think that's going to work. Adam Rose on a similar level wasn't bad. I guess Tyler Breeze is the probably most
365.
obvious one. One minute he's wrestling Liger, they put him in that position. They cared about him enough to give him Liger. And now he's with the Fashion Police, who are fun, but not representative of how good Tyler Breeze especially really is. Fergal McClements. Hello, Fergal. Would you ever collaborate with Wrestle Talk? Yeah, I think we would. Sean Cartier. Just want to add my thanks as one of the thousands you've gotten back into wrestling and have helped through tough times. You also seem like good dudes. Glad to see Cultaholic doing well. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate your support. Harvester of Sorrow just signed up for Patreon. Thank you very much. Figured I'd donate some to the alcohol fund. Cheers, mate. No, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. And 25 donation through Super Chat as well. That's mental. Thank you for your unbelievable generosity, everyone. Doug, $5. Thank you very much. Thanks for getting me back into wrestling. Thanks for getting me back into something I hadn't thought about for more than 25 years. The WrestleMania reaction show was better than the show itself. Keep it going, lads. It's really kind. WrestleMania was good for the first three and a half hours. It was good. I remember, because I was like drafting notes on my phone between matches as far as what I was going to say in the What Happened Out video for WrestleMania. And I was like, at the beginning, I sort of scripted myself and I was like, this has probably been one of the best WrestleManias in 10 years. And then it got to the end, and I took that bit out, because it wasn't, because it was so weird. Okada, Omega, or Punk, who will mark out more if they arrive in WWE? Me specifically, just because I'm not really much of a New Japan watcher, Punk. And I think most people, Punk, probably. Jack Bellamy, I've had this discussion with my friends, but how would you rank the McMahon characters? How would you rank the Mr. McMahon character as a heel? I'd say the best. I don't think he's the best heel ever, but he is one of the best heels ever. As far as best heels ever go, Flair, an incredible heel. Adrian Adonis, an incredible heel.
narrow fast food drive-through.
Miz? Miz is up there now, for sure.
And don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to the estate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness.
Brian, now Jocks, who do you think has benefited most so far from the shake-up? It's early days. It's still so great even though by yourself. Cheers. I'm struggling here because I'm starting to get a little bit drunk. Who's benefited the most so far? Probably Joe. Joe seems to have made a really big impact there. He's called out big names. I guess in a kayfabe sense, Jeff, because he captured the belt and then went immediately to SmackDown, and now he has cemented himself very quickly as an important guy on SmackDown. But yeah, I think Joe is going to do the best out of this so far. Bilal Ahmed, hey, just tuning in. What changes have happened? Oh god, there's so much to get through. Samoa Joe is on SmackDown. There is a tag team match, Holla Holla, to close the show tonight. The main event is Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles versus Rusev and English. Sanity are on their way to SmackDown, though I didn't catch if it was tonight or not. I get the impression that, judging by the vignette, what I saw of it, they're not turning up tonight. It's going to be in a few weeks. So it doesn't count as a debut, and I don't have to down 4 cans of beer and Moretti. John Michael Shaw, still just supporting. You're killing it, Adam. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much. Tara, that edit for Miss Money in the Bank, lol. Aaron Hawkins, do you think Brock Lesnar will lose the title before SummerSlam? Yes, I think it's happening at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Rocker Productions, odds on Chris Jericho interfering in the casket match. I mean, what does that set up? I mean, I guess you could set up Jericho, Rusev. I don't know Jericho's schedule that well. I would say pretty slim. It just seems to be a mess. Something has obviously happened backstage. And no, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a 7-minute match where The Undertaker literally buries Rusev. Mickey Rowlands. 5 versus 5, New Japan versus WWE. Who would you pick on each team? Also, what's the likelihood Vince Russo would have booked Nicholas versus El Torito by now? You know what? I don't watch enough New Japan to answer that question, unfortunately. I could obviously name 5 prominent New Japan guys, but I just don't watch enough of it. Like, I don't have enough time to watch New Japan as well as WWE, just because of other obligations here. So I need to really start getting into it, but it's a question for Jack or Sam, who are watching it every week. But thank you. Mickey, again, where do you think Punk ranks amongst the greats? Oh man, that's hard, isn't it? With a prolonged career, he would have been top 10, but he's probably top 25. Some of the most defining moments of recent times involve CM Punk, from the obvious pipe bomb, following it onto Money in the Bank 2011. On a more bothersome note, perhaps, The Rock ending his lengthy championship reign. But he's been very prominent, and he is in part responsible for smaller guys being taken seriously, and that is one huge contribution that him and guys like Daniel Bryan have made to WWE and professional wrestling as a whole. So he is up there amongst the greats, certainly. But I don't think he's top 10. Not quite. E.H. Pike, 89. If you are building a stable, which 4 superstars would you have a part of it? Mine are Miz, Samoa Joe, Rusev, and Asuka. That's interesting. That's an interesting combination. Love what you'll do. Thanks for making wrestling fun again. Thank you very much, E.H. Pike. I'm going to have an actual proper think about that. The Shield and Mojo Rawley. I've got to stop talking about Mojo Rawley. Okay. Guys that would benefit from being in a stable. Rusev is in there as the muscle guy. Vicious heel work here. This is a bit weird as well. It's like we're meant to forget that Charlotte just ended Asuka's streak. And now she's having a fairly competitive match where she's just been outsmarted by a recent NXT call-up. I'm not sure that makes that much sense. So I'm going to have a quick look, because I don't want to miss anyone out here. Dave & Buster's I've always wanted to go to. I love arcades. I used to work in an arcade, an amusement arcade. And I just absolutely love them. And we don't have stuff like that here in England, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to put Samoa Joe, Drew McIntyre, who's a good high flyer. Cedric, this is already a mishmash of nonsense, isn't it? I'll get back to you on that. If there's a women's wrestler in there, it's Charlotte. But that stable makes no sense at all. Not even slightly. EC3. EC3 should be. I'm just booking Evolution 2.0 there, aren't
I'm back. I'm back in the game.
I? My thing's refreshing.
Get back to 100%.
Matt Hanks, as much as I would love to, I'm in Ipswich, so I wouldn't make it before the end of the show, lol. Oh, that's okay, Matt Hanks. But next time you're in the Newcastle area, you come and join us on one of these streams. Next time Sam doesn't turn up. It is going to be me and Matt Hanks, brother of Tom. Hank Hill! Another Hank. What do you listening to, son? I'm going to show how pathetic and uncool I am here. So I got called out today on Twitter, right? Because I didn't know who Sam Smith was. Because people kept tagging me in a picture of Sam Smith where he apparently looks like me. He did look like me in the picture. And I didn't know who it was. I thought his name was... Oh, what was his name? It wasn't him. It was... Oh, Basic or something? No, I'm Basic. What's his name? I'll find it here. Logic. There's a man called Logic who I was unfamiliar with. So the stuff I listen to, my favourite band is called I Am Clute. They're from Manchester and they're brilliant. I really like Simon and Garfunkel. I really like the Beatles. I like Daniel Johnston. I like Ben Queller. I like Ben Folds. And I also like other hugely popular music. Dying Alone. Les Video Critiques de jeu. Hello Adam, greetings from France. See, I got that. Small question, who in your opinion is the best promo outside of WWE? NXT doesn't count. You know what, 6 months ago, not 6 months ago, God, way more than 6 months ago, a year and a month ago, it was Drew Galloway. The guy is unbelievable. Cody is up there now. Cody has come on like leaps and bounds, which isn't to say that he was bad before, obviously. He's a hell of a promo guy. Yeah, I'm going to go Cody. Mitchell Payne, me again. I forgot to ask, could you say hello to Ben and Jeremy, Ben and Jimmy, Ben and Jerry's. For me, as they love you just as much as I do. I can't even say their names, Mitchell. Hello, Ben and Jerry. Jerry! Jesus Christ. 2 nights of these. Hello, Ben and Jimmy. You love it. As they ever supposed to. I know it's a lot to ask. It's not a lot to ask. Are you kidding me? You've given us money. It's not a lot to ask for me to say hello to someone. Thank you for watching and thank you for donating it. Poker7, thank you Adam for reading my comment. A customer made me cry today at work. But Smackdown and this stream are making it better. I'm assuming you work in retail? Good. Billie Kay taps out. Yeah, I'm assuming you work in retail. Because I used to work in retail and people are really, really horrible. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Because the general public are awful. And retail is very, very frustrating. Oh, Carmella with the attack. Becky tries to make the save. Peyton Royce and Carmella beating her down. Oh, God, the Kevin Dunn shaky cam, quick cut bollocks in full effect here. This could be less pleasant to watch. I can't keep up. They're literally unbelievable. Here we go. Asuka. Asuka has come to SmackDown to join Charlotte. Does that mean Charlotte? It makes sense for Charlotte to be drafted after what happened last week and what's happening here. Three fingers to anyone playing at home. Asuka is on SmackDown. Mr. Idiotification. Are you hiring any on-screen talent or writers? Also, I'm in the Northeast as well. So, mind if I ever offer you a drink? You can always offer me a drink, my friend. We should soon be hiring writers. We're about to hit our 1,000th patron, which is mental. So we've actually got someone in mind for our next full-time writer. But after that, hopefully, as the website grows, then yeah, we'll be looking for more writers. So keep an eye on the careers page. That's an easy thing. The easiest thing to do, rather, is cultaholic.com/careers, and we'll announce any vacancies there. As far as on-screen talent, I don't think we tend to. We'll be looking for people who have other skills on top of that. So an editor who is also perhaps confident enough to do stuff on camera, or a writer who is confident enough to do stuff on camera. I don't think we have like the money or the resources to offer a full-time presenting job. So somebody who could write their own show and present, that makes total sense. But as far as full-time presenter, no, probably like there's not. I think we'd be overloading the channel with content. It would be oversaturation. Kevin Milello. Adam is the Iron Man of Cultaholic. Guess you can say he's the Chris Jericho. Thank you very much. Zachary Buchanan. Do you think Undertaker and Kane should retire and Survivor Series together as the Brothers of Destruction, or maybe feud with each other in a singles into retirement? Like, I don't really want to see the Undertaker Kane feud again, because I think we've just seen it so many times. It means a lot less. That said, I don't know who should retire Taker. Like, Kane is an obvious answer. I just think that's a little bit underwhelming. Nor do I really want to see Brothers of Destruction together again. I think we saw it with the Wyatts right a few years ago, and I think that's enough. I think like Taker's not got much left in him. He's not got that much longer to wrestle. So yeah, I think a solo Undertaker, but I would like to see that, of course, at Survivor Series and have his career come full circle. Blind Man, was Finn wearing all the blue last night a mistake? All blue last night a mistake? I didn't even notice that, you know. I didn't realise that. I feel like mistakes like that probably don't happen. They would have somebody who would catch that, right? Right? Dan Orlick again. You've almost got 5 times as many viewers as Name Redacted. And they've got 2 people! That's me! I feel bad. Support those guys as well. They're very nice. Who are less than 1,000 viewers. This is proof that your solo stream here has certainly been a success. That genuinely means quite a lot to me. Because when, like, it was getting to 1:45 in the morning, and I was looking at my phone, and I was like, okay, Sam's not in contact yet. Oh, his last online thing on Facebook is saying, like, 4 hours ago. Okay, this isn't looking good. But then I waited until 5 minutes to, because I was trying to play it cool, and I messaged him. What did I message him? I just said, you on your way in? And I was terrified. I get really scared. I get very nervous about doing this stuff, because even though I've been doing it for a long time, it's a nerve-wracking job, and especially live, you never know if you're going to swear, which isn't the biggest deal. You're going to say something stupid, you're going to get something wrong. So to not only to have people sticking around and watching me do this on my own, but to be enjoying it seemingly, it's really cool. Thank you. Who do you think is the most underrated woman in WWE? At the moment, unfortunately, Becky Lynch. But maybe that's more poorly booked than underrated. No, I'm going to go with Becky. I think she's often the overlooked. Out of like Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, Becky. Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, Becky. She's the one that's probably forgotten about a little more often, which is unfortunate because she's brilliant. Fred the Shed, how different would Cultaholic be if Adam B stayed? We would be doing booking videos, of course. It's a shame that we can't do that stuff. I know the majority of you understand like why he left, and he doesn't want to do it anymore. He's happy doing his own things, and he's got other plans in his life. It would be different. It would, of course, it would be different. It is a shame, but It's just one of those things, I guess. But like, people are still very fortunately supporting us. It was the scariest thing, you know, when that happened. As far as our ability to continue with this thing, we didn't think it was going to work. So yeah, it's a relief as far as that goes. And fortunately, Adam's doing well again. As I said yesterday, he has a book out, How Wrestling Should Have Booked book. Check out his Twitter and have a look at that because it's really good. I managed to get a copy and it's fantastic. Nathan Shaw, Hornswoggle versus El Torito. Who you got? In a legit fight, El Torito would kick the crap out of Hornswoggle. Colo Torre, Absolution on SmackDown. Love this channel. Yes. Joshua H, could you give a shout out to my wife Jillian, who humours me when I talk to her about wrestling / Cultaholic. Haha, congrats guys on taking the lead with Cultaholic. All the best. Always have my support. Jillian, cheers. Wrestling is the best. And your husband is also the best. You're a very lucky woman. Very, very lucky to have a wrestling fan as a husband. Count your blessings, Jillian. And watch some more wrestling. Elmost, after pretty much shunning the roster when it came to picking a partner, who do you think would have made a perfect partner for Braun Strowman? I thought it was going to be Joe. On the night I said The Rock, because everyone was saying he was going to be there and the odds were saying he was going to be there, and then he wasn't. Yeah, I think we were expecting another big man. Maybe Neville. I'd have really liked to see. There's some nice sort of imagery there in Braun, this huge guy, and Neville, and maybe Neville doing some cool flips off of Braun's shoulders. Yeah, I would have liked to see either Neville or Joe. None of us predicted Nicholas, oddly enough. Jake Basketball 88, where is Asuka? Is she going to turn up on SmackDown? This was sent 10 minutes ago. Asuka is on SmackDown. The 1984 project. Iconic. I like the new Lay Cool and Heel Bellas. That's a really good shout. That is a really good. They get heat by being really annoying, but not as bad as Saxton and Gray's forced arguments. I was talking to, I think it was Jack, outside earlier, and I was saying how annoying I find the interaction between the commentary when they're arguing. It does nothing for me. Not only does it detract from what is happening in the ring, which is obviously really frustrating, but it makes both guys look like dicks. And it always comes across as bullying. Like, obviously, Booker T was an insane commentator. But when you've got guys putting him down all the time, it's just not fun.
For almost 2 years,
wait a second.
being the standard of the Raw Tag Team division.
Bar on SmackDown?
The New Day's record-breaking title run. We broke the Hardy Boys. We shattered the Shield. And we have been Raw Tag Team
Some
champions
proper Windows
an
Movie Maker
unprecedented
explosion
4
stuff here.
times.
Glass shattering.
Throughout, we heard the voices going, "Oh,
I assume this is the Bar debuting.
how would you fare against them?" The Usos, the Bludgeon Brothers, they all set a high standard
Yeah.
of competition.
3 fingers.
High enough. Because we're coming to SmackDown Live. And as everybody
Good.
knows, we don't
That's a great get for SmackDown.
We are the Bar.
What are the yellow, orangey bootios? Is that toffee? What does that mean? We don't get them here. I'm of the impression that they're in like every supermarket in the US. Maybe that's not true. Wait a second.
Look who he is.
The
The immortal one.
immortal one? It's R-Truth! The immortal... Some attractive snorting there. And Ty. Truth was on Raw, right? I mean, he made his return at, in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Yeah, he was on Raw, wasn't he? Eric A. Kvam-Gari, I think that's right, donated NOK 100, which is possibly Norway? The Norwegian krone, is that a thing? Krone? I don't know. Giving 100 of something feels big. Here you have congratulations on the channel from Trondheim and a shout out. I think I pronounced that right, Trondheim? And a shout out to all Catalans watching. Thank you very much. I don't know how much 100 NOK is, but thank you. That's it's very generous. Or maybe it's not that generous, because I don't know how much it is. Maybe it's a penny. But still, thank you. Mickey Rowland's 3-man group for the 90s, the noughties, and now. 3-man group. Like the best 3-man group. The immortal R-Truth. Or am I creating a group? Okay, so 3-man group of the 90s is the original NWA, for sure. Hall, Nash, Hogan. The noughties is a bit harder. So, like, is it Matt, Jeff, Lita? I think it's probably... I'm going to be missing something bigger here. My mind immediately went to the Dudleys. Spike, Devon, Bubba Ray. Oh! Gallows and Anderson. Brilliant. Another great tag team. Did I totally miss that? Or... and now the best 3-man team of the now period, I guess the 2010s onward, is the Shield, of course. Sanity. Dane Young Wolf. No Nikki Cross listed there. That's interesting. Lloyd. 3-3-22. Charlotte, Bobby Roode, EC3 and Miz as a stable, and call them the 1%ers. I like that. Paige here. With some of the failed or overlooked NXT call-ups, such as Tyler Breeze, Ty Dillinger, that's a really good one. The Revival, who are hopefully going to go on to do better things.
And I'm the business manager to Eli Velo. This is
Almas!
And we're taking over SmackDown.
Almas is on SmackDown. Whoa, there's been some big gets here. There you go. Almas and Vega. I need to slow down with this drinking. It was slow at the start, and they're screwing me here. CM Phil, what's up, Adam? Thanks for holding it down solo, and thank you for watching. Are you enjoying 205 Live since the Rumble? And if so, 205 Live's got way, way, way better, and I think with Cedric at the helm, it's going to continue to grow. Who is your favourite current cruiserweight? It is Cedric. It is Cedric. I'm looking forward to Noam Dar. Who else is? Lindsay Dorado. It's fun, isn't he? Tony Nese. I like. Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak, a man who could make any gimmick work. Great. Dom Nolan, loving the stream, man. Just wondering about the 50-man Rumble. Is there anything at stake? Well, they accidentally revealed that there's a trophy now, and it looks really nice. It's a very nice looking trophy. So the WWE YouTube channel uploaded a video in Spanish which showed the trophy, and it's a magnificent looking trophy, but they haven't announced if there's a title shot, a cash prize, a new car, a trip to Malibu. No, they have. I don't know. No, it's just a trophy as far as I know at the moment.
The gun that ended Tupac's life.
I'm trying to get through these as quick as I can. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting this many, especially doing it alone. This is crazy. What's the point if there's no prize? I sort of agree. Fox Eye Valkyrie. Now all those fan arts of Charlotte and Asuka, they're canon. Almighty Panda, if Cody was to return in the near future, how do you think WWE would book him? That's really tough. I can tell you how I think they should book him, which is a lot better than I think they probably would book him. I don't know, we see guys go away to the indies, Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre being the obvious example here. As far as guys going away and making a huge name for themselves, coming back, and being partnered with Dolph Ziggler. No, it's good to see him on the main roster again. Along with his 3MB brethrens, I believe. They could do a reunion on Raw still. How would they book him? I think it's too soon. I think Cody has a lot more work to do on the indies. Ask me in a year if I'm still alive after drinking all this beer. Mariam Aslam, you missed Gallows and Anderson. No, I didn't. I just drank for them, but that was 11 minutes ago. Brad Williams mentioned this on yesterday's stream. I actually do get to keep my Monday Night Rollins shirt. If you do, thank God. Well, probably. We've still got 20 minutes left. God, this has flown by. Love Cultaholic. Big Dog Bebop is my new favourite show. Rich Hertz, loving the streams. Will you guys have more for special episodes and some pay-per-views? And you answered questions over a video of Gallows and Anderson on SmackDown. Sorry I missed that. I'm trying to get through these at the right time. It's really difficult, especially with just one of me here. Will we have more of these? I think we might do the Greatest Royal Rumble as a stream. Typically, like, I think that people, like, I really enjoy doing these live streams. But I think we always look a lot better for it when it's an edited down version because we only have to be funny for 30 minutes instead of a full, like, 4 hours on a pay-per-view or whatever. So I think they're better. I think they're better quality. The disadvantage is we need to edit them, and there's a lot of footage to get through, of course. But yeah, we want to do more of this stuff. Like, this was perfect over the last couple of weeks. We had the Raw after WrestleMania, and then we had the 2 Superstar Shake-Up episodes. So, like, big episodes, stuff like that, yeah, we'll definitely do more of. We want to do more of it, for sure. But for, like, big pay-per-views, I just think they're better quality when we cut it down and just the funny bits are left in. Pacitti for Prime Minister. Keep up the great work. $100. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Matt Larson. Cheers. I wouldn't want to run for Prime Minister, unfortunately, because I'm not smart enough. And not corrupt enough. iPro 3009. I hope Paige screws the SmackDown Women's Division by playing favourites. Just putting Absolution in any title matches would not only be fun, but would make sense story-wise. It seems too soon to do that. I hope that happens in like 6 months' time. But after her retirement, it would be weird to see Paige turn heel quite so quickly. Stephen Broker, El Torito, also won the WLC. He did! So in-universe as well. Eric Williams. Hey Adam, since so many people want to buy you a drink, what is your drink of choice and what is your favourite mixed drink? Favourite mixed drink? As far as like a short with a... Okay, so my favourite drink, I'm an ale drinker, generally. I don't drink much lager. I drink lager a lot on streams. I used to drink Tesco lager, name redacted, but that was very much a bit. I do just enjoy good ale, so like a decent EPA or IPA. Oh god, they got a jobber entrance. Rusev Aiden English didn't even get an entrance in the main event. Sure, well they are heels. As far as mixed drink, like a cocktail, okay, what's this? Oh, Undertaker Rusev hyping the Greatest Royal Rumble. As far as a cocktail, I really like a Long Island iced tea. Or gin and tonic. I'm a gin and tonic drinker, if not. I'm just an old man. I listen to Simon and Garfunkel, I play board games, and I drink gin and tonic and ale. But at least I don't get erections on buses. Got that going for me. It's still very exciting to see Daniel Bryan come out. Xander Roberts, how big is Batista's dick? I don't know. Let's bring this back. Sure, we can bring that back for sure. It'll never go away until we find evidence. Tucon, I don't know why I keep donating money, nor do I. I don't know why any of you are donating money, but I do appreciate it massively. But hopefully this can get you a couple of beers. What is your beer of choice, by the way? Sorry. So, as I'm an ale drinker, readily available ale that you could find in most pubs, I'd say, is Fuller's London Pride. It's a really delicious beer. If I'm in a Wetherspoons, I drink Shipyard. It's a really nice, light ale. Or local ales. Now I'm living here. It's Jakehead IPA. Delicious beer. Back where I come from, the Isle of Wight, there's an ale called the Ale of Wight, which I just think is delicious. It tastes a lot like Shipyard, actually, so if you're in a Wetherspoons, have a Shipyard, they're really good. Alex Kingdom! Hello, Adam. When I'm in Newcastle at uni, can I come and see The Office? Haha, would be great to see Ross again after our history. The classic Kingdom-Ross relationship. When would be the best time? Or for me to message you on PlayStation? Message me anytime. I will pick it up, I promise. This is my last donation of the night. Thank you very much. You're the best, my friend. You are the best. Alex Kingdom, the heart and soul of Cultaholic. Can you come and see The Office? Yeah. 100% you can, Alex. You can pop by whenever you like, within reason. Stephen Broker, got to donate extra for the arguments on commentary opinion. Personally, I even hate the heel-face dynamic on commentary, even in JR and King. King got on my nerves as a kid and now. That's really interesting. Certainly, commentary-wise, back then with JR, his best work. I can see why people don't view him the same way. And it's a commentary style as far as the misogyny and the sexism. As far as that goes, it hasn't aged well, but I thought their dynamic was brilliant. Like, I mean, Monsoon and Heenan. I'd be interested to know, and please don't donate again. Thank you very much, but don't donate again. Don't think you've got to answer this. Monsoon and Heenan, like one of my favourite commentary duos of all time. A classic heel-face dynamic, which I just thought worked beautifully. And I think that the level of comedy was similar to JR and Lawler there. I really enjoyed. I think JR and King are probably my favourite commentary duo of all time. Until we get Adam Lee and Saxton, then it'll kick off. Todd Miller, since you brought up name redacted, why did Jack get to keep his gimmick upon leaving, yet Ross did not? I've studied media law and I am flummoxed. Wonderful word. So I get like what culture trademarked King Ross, so we're unable to use it. I don't know what Jack's gimmick is, right? He just wears hats and he calls himself Jack the Jobber. They didn't choose to trademark that. I get why they did with King Ross. Makes sense and everything. Oh God, is this it? Calf crusher? No, Aiden gets to the ropes and Rusev rolls out. Okay. Yeah, I get why they did it. It was a shame. But I think Ross is doing like really, really well without... I don't think he needs a cape and a crown to be funny. Ross is such a... I don't know why I'm pointing over there. There's no one here. Otherwise they would be sat next to me. I'm pointing at Ross's chair. I think Ross is so bloody funny without the need for... Yeah, cape and crown. He does a great job every week. And... Yeah, he doesn't need that. And I think he was... and he's going to be doing... He's the... editor-in-chief of the website as well. He's going to have to deal with writers on a day-to-day basis when we're in the position to hire writers. So it's probably a good thing that they don't see him as a bloke with a cape and a crown and a scepter. Poker 7. Thanks for the advice, Adam. I work for a gym and most customers are a-holes. I imagine the gym, there are, and I only say this as an unfit man who is terrified of the gym, I imagine like there's some of the biggest wankers at the gym. You get some gym knobheads, don't you? There are lots of nice people, of course, that go to the gym, but a lot of cocks. Tara donated $50. Thank you, Tara. Last donation of the night. This is for killing this live stream on your own. Thank you. No need to be nervous. You seriously were great, and this was an awesome night. Looking forward to the grrr stream. Totally taking off work for it. Love from Queens, New York. Well, love to Queens, New York. Love to you, Tara. Thank you for the very kind words. I thought, I've been rambling. I've certainly been rambling. I'm going to crack myself open another beer. I've got to do a what happened out. I'm not even sure I'm going to film that after this. I need someone to focus the camera for me.
You guys use Realtor.com with more homes for sale, updating in real time. You found me before they...
Okay. I'm going to get through these messages. Brad Waller, is Cultaholic you guys' only job? Yes, it is. Yeah. It's and it's a 7-day-a-week job. 100%. It's crazy. I think Jack might do some sort of ex-hamster or something on the side, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to find his username. Gogsy, you've really killed it tonight, bro. Thanks for the past hour and a half. No, thank you for watching, seriously. John Michael Shaw, you keep saying you're alone, but I see 4,500 people here with you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. That's a really nice message. That's really... 4,500 people. Like... It always feels like so surreal to think that people want to hear my opinion on pro wrestling, and all of us feel the same way. And 4,500 people, that's like that's a decent sized Simon and Garfunkel concert, right? It's a lot of people. That's really cool. Thank you so much. Mel Renee, my fiance and I are getting married in a couple of months, and we will be walking into Walking into our reception to wrestling themes. Any suggestions? I feel like if you've got that in mind, you should probably have one. Like, I went to a wedding, right? The Ash from a club night here in Newcastle, Rise, which is a fantastic night out on a Saturday. Brilliant. He came into CM Punk and he did the whole thing with the belt and its clobbering time and all that stuff. And it was brilliant. So what should you come out to? American males. Of course you should come out to American males. Eli Jedi, do you have any early picks for Money in the Bank? Men and women's. Also, Pacitti Club lives on. Does it lives on there? Early picks, a returning Dean Ambrose. For women's, hopefully Becky. She could do with something, couldn't she? Like a device that gets her on TV in a sensible way every week, because she should be more like heavily exposed on TV. Mickey Rowlands, cheers for a great stream, man. Been fun. Last question is, who's the coolest WWE guy you've met, and what will be the biggest change when Vince retires? Those are really hard questions. Okay, coolest WWE guy. I will say that pretty much everyone we met at Name Redacted Pro Wrestling, they were all really nice. I can't think of a bad experience that I had. I will say, Bubba Ray, you hear stories about him being very, very difficult to work with. And he just wasn't. He was amazing. Like, gave me loads of advice. Because what the biggest change will be. I literally have no idea. I mean, Triple H has done a great job with NXT, so hopefully more sensible, well thought out storylines on a weekly basis and continuity. I think we'll see more kind of continuity. As far as WWE guys we met with Name Redacted Pro Wrestling, Cody was brilliant. Bubba Ray, I was just saying there, I don't know if you heard it, but Bubba Ray was so great and had loads of ideas. Matt Hardy was brilliant. Matt Hardy was really cool because we worked with him, so myself, the Swords of Essex, so Ospreay, Wainwright, Scotty, sorry not Scotty, Paul Robinson, and B versus Matt Hardy and Martin Kirby, which was like the most fun thing ever. So fun. And Matt Hardy was so cool the whole time. And then I saw him at WrestleCon a few months later, and I was just walking past him and I went, in fact, no, I didn't say anything. He went, "Oh, hey Adam, how's it going?" That's my generic American accent. "Oh, hey Matt, how's it going?" And Jeff Hardy was next to him. And he went, "Oh, this is my brother, Jeff." I was like, "Oh, is that okay? That's who that is. Of course it is. Oh, I didn't watch you since I was 8 years old, and love your rooftops video." No, he's yeah. They were all really nice. I honestly can't think of a bad guy, and that's not me just giving like a nice answer because I don't want them to beat me up if they ever see me again. They were all fantastic. Fred the Shed, thanks for answering my question. You guys have smashed it since launch. And for this 2-hour shoot interview from your resident Cornish rugby player. I don't understand that. I assume Fred the Shed is a rugby player. Mac Highland. This has been... yeah, sorry. Thank you very much, Mac Highland, for your donation. I'm going to try and concentrate a bit more on the match.
Advantage of English coming into play. This with the boot. Now Styles trying to close out this match and a kick out. Now Styles has an opening.
Pele kick.
Down goes English.
I think people forget quite often how good English is in the ring. Selling really well though. Padre Sanchez, would you burn... No, would you not burn my dad? Would you bum your dad to save your mum? Yeah. It's the sort of thing that I don't want to talk about on stream, but yeah, of course I would. Because she's my mum and she's really nice. Isn't that lovely? What a lovely sentiment. Okan, do these get read? Yes, they do. We can't go a whole night without a Randy Newman impression. I was going to see Randy Newman. He was playing in Gateshead, which is just opposite, just across the river. Literally a 10-minute walk. And he cancelled. So screw Randy. No, don't. Yes, you gotta win me. You gotta win me. That'll do. Yes, Lock. I hope they do something with Rusev here. Give him the win. They're not going to. It's AJ and recently returned Bryan. Machka kick. Countered.
Dragon screw. Rusev goes down hard, and Daniel Bryan is all fired up. Daniel Bryan has entered that unstoppable mode.
Yes, kicks.
Yes, kicks. You're not gonna be able to call that anymore, Phillips. The Miz is coming to SmackDown Live. Shut up.
Nice.
Goes Rusev for good measure. Rusev looking like Chong Li right now. Daniel Bryan with the knee.
Rusev looking like Chun-Li. Oh. Oh, Shinsuke hits the uppercut to the balls and bell end. Oh, his heel face. Oh, God, Rusev's actually going to win. Machka kick. Cass! I think it's just Cass. I don't think it said Big Cass on his trunks. I might be wrong. They just said Cass, so is it just Cass now? So it looks like Cass is Bryan's next feud. At least Bryan will be able to make him look good. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Good to see him back, obviously. Tall edge. Very wet hair. I think he's got new music as well. I can't really remember his music. I think they're just calling him Cass as well. Big ass. Cool finish. Sets up some cool stuff. Big fan of that uppercut to the knob end. Not necessarily a big fan of a Daniel Bryan Cass feud. We'll see. It could be okay. Rich Whittaker. I'm going to get through these before I start. I'm not going to obviously go offline without reading all of these messages. Oh no, we got a Renee interview.
What's going on?
No speak English.
His new catchphrase. He said no speak English as opposed to English like last time. Maybe they had complaints. But I really like that. Got to wait to hear what he actually is going to say. His facials are unlike any other wrestler ever. Cass has been stood there like that for about 5 minutes now, seemingly. Credits are up. 205 Live is next. I'm not going to do 205 Live, but I will. Oh, it's on the network as well. You know what? I'll stick 205 Live on in the background while I finish answering the questions. If you're leaving now, thank you very, very much for tolerating me for an hour. For 2 hours, sorry. It means a lot that you would stick around and watch. I'm just going to stick the network on. Skip that. Oh, it's just starting now. Perfect timing. Gonna get back to the questions and get through these. As I say, if you're leaving now, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot less nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. So Rich Whittaker, are you going to be at WrestleMania next year like you did at Orlando with Name Redacted? First of all, really genuinely grateful for that opportunity from Name Redacted. We take the piss all the time, but that's an amazing thing to go to Orlando and watch some wrestling with your work is a very, very cool thing. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully. It's a very expensive thing to do, of course. It's probably more helpful that it's going to be in New York. Next year it's a bit easier. I think we can fly to there from Newcastle. Yes, fingers crossed, we will be. I don't know why I'm talking about the logistics of getting to New York on a stream. That's not fun. Ben Pallister, love all your content. Watching you guys makes wrestling so much more fun. Thank you very much. Would love to have a beer with you guys at work at Wetherspoon, so I'll get you a discount, winky face. Would love a stream every week. I think these streams would get boring if we did them every week. And sometimes Raw is a slog, let's face it. It's hard work. So I think doing these for the big occasions, plus this is completely cocked up my sleep pattern. I didn't get to bed until 7. I slept until 2 or something. It's going to kill me. But yeah, we'll do more streams. And Ben, I would love to go for a pint with you, mate. Xander Roberts, do you think one more big name tonight? The episode's just finished. Almost. If you had no choice but to take 2 legit finishers of 2 wrestlers, what finishers would you most not want to do and why? What's a whole... GTS, go to sleep. For a guy with a massive schnoz like myself, that could very, very easily break my nose. And I would definitely end up taking the proper knee to the face because I don't know how to wrestle. GTS is pretty bad looking. Spears are right. Could deal with a spear, I think. An F5. I think I probably land wrong. No, an F5's not that bad, is it? If the Coquina clutch was legit, I guess that's pretty scary. End of days. No, I'll go with the Coquina clutch. If it was legit, it's pretty scary, isn't it? Brian now dropped. I love Simon and Garfunkel, so do I. What's your favourite song? I Am a Rock. Mine's The Boxer. Anyway, great stream, fun show. Can't wait for the next one. Much love. Thank you very much, Brian. Much appreciated. And $50 as well. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, The Boxer's a brilliant song. I went to see Simon and Garfunkel. I want to call them like a big... It wasn't a big show. It was a touring like West End thing, but it was essentially a tribute band. They were called the Simon and Garfunkel Story, and they were brilliant the other day. They were great. Almighty Panda, last one of the night. Please don't die from the alcohol. Thank you very much. I'll be fine. I've got a crazy strong liver. Flukex1001 Spunky Cock Dance. My mum watches these. So. Camille Rosani, when are you guys doing the punishments for WrestleMania? The first one is being filmed on Friday and will probably go out this weekend, and then it's going to be one a week for the next 2 weeks. Ross is going first. I can reveal that now. Claustrophobia is the first one that we will be doing. Jack Cunningham, do you think you will ever do a predictions war with What Culture, like Pachisi Club versus BX, but Cultaholic versus What Culture? Maybe. I don't think they'd want to do it. Like, some of the on-screen guys might want to do it, but I think the powers that be wouldn't be up for it. But if they are, you've got my number. Dan Orlick donated $200. Thank you. I feel bad about it because that's so much money. Thank you, Dan. Seriously, mate. Last donation of the night. This is for how much I've loved these streams over the past few weeks. Adam, you've seriously killed this live stream. Thank you. I don't have a hard time giving you all this money because I know you'll use it to keep making the best content on the internet, and we will. Like, I should stress that this money isn't being spent on beer. In this case, it is actually being spent on this beer. We are putting it into like reinvesting in the business and making better stuff and upgrading all the equipment. Like, I'm sure if you go back and watch some of our old videos, when we started, like, we were filming stuff on phones and crappy little green screens in Jack and Sam's flat. And we've now got a studio with proper lighting and soundproofing, and we've got podcasting mics. It's being spent on that. So, like, this money is greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Jacob Daruz, felt bad for making you drink for Mrs. Daughter's debut. No, that's quite alright. I like a beer. Thanks for a great night. You're definitely the Cultaholic People's Champ. No, we're all The Cultaholic People's Champ. Cultaholic People's People. Yeah, I'll finish soon. Adam Langley, $10. Thank you very much. No matter if it's only one of you guys on your own or all together, we all here for Cultaholic because we love the effort and work you put in. For us, the viewers, and this is our way of showing our love back. Hashtag Cultaholic for life. Thank you, Adam. Morgan Savage, thank you very much. Ives Novas Kiss X Nakamura uppercut means you have to down every drink. We didn't agree to that, but I will down this pretty much full can at the end of the stream. And then try and focus the camera and do this what happened at video, which is going to be difficult. Richie Black, Nutcracker Nakamura strikes again. I like that nickname. Shineth, thanks for being such a trooper, Adam. Sleep well. I've got a few hours ahead of me first. I've got to cut the video and do all sorts. But thank you for the kind words. Xander Roberts, live in the New Jersey, New York City area. We'll give you boys a place to stay. Appreciate that. No, as long as you're not a serial killer, I'm well up for that. Morgan Savage, thank you very much. Paul Biddle, thanks, Adam. Stream's got me through the night shift. Much appreciated, Paul. I hope if you've got a few hours left, that it continues to go well. And the last one. Is Raw Tag Division in trouble, given that most of the tag teams need to be fixed in order to be legitimate champs/contenders? Should Balor have moved to SmackDown? I was expecting Balor to move to SmackDown, especially when Luke and Carl. I don't think it's in trouble. Oh, you're losing the bar is actually a big deal. No, you've got Bray and Matt. You've got Revive. Oh man, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay, that's it for the stream. Unbelievably, 2,500 people are still watching. So that's it for tonight, and I've just seen, I think, one more come through, so I'll wait for that to pop up in the thing. Oh, no, that is indeed it. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go and try and work a camera on my own, which is easier said than done. Much love for the kind words, for the support of Cultaholic, and the support of pro wrestling as a whole. You guys are the best, and we're very, very lucky to do what we do. I think that's it. Was I meant to do anything? Oh, I was going to down my drink. Cheers.
When you go back over the last several weeks, Showtime, Ali was in some of the most brutal matches in that Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Ali may not be back to 100% yet.
Well, I think mentally, too. I wonder where that big loss at WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight Championship.
You love it.